Hi, it's me, Crystal, and I should probably mute the TV, but if you can hear music, it's a video game that is on pause. Okay, so I have LitJoy's May TBR box, and so of course it doesn't show up until 2 months later, but that's fine. So since I picked this stuff in April, I don't 100% remember everything that's supposed to be in here. Has a little bit of weight on it. So let's just get this open and see what's in it. So this is LitJoy's quarterly bookish box. And most months they have like an adult book you can pick, or an YA book, usually fantasy or contemporary, and you can get one book, you can get both books, and then you can pick from like 3 things. Like, it depends on what box you have. I have the standard box, so you have like 3 options, and you could pick between these 2 things that you want in the box. Or you can get like the deluxe box and you just get everything, and then regardless of which box you get like 2 like mystery items. So let's see what's in here. They also have add-ons and stuff. I've been skipping this box a lot lately. I do think I got one earlier this year, but it's hard to remember because it was probably months ago. Okay, I don't know why I'm gonna do this because it's heavy and it's awkward. But this is what the inside of the box looks like. And let's just start pulling stuff out. I do remember the books because I got both books. This is the first time I've gotten both books. I don't know why. I don't know what kind of mood I was in when I decided I wanted both books, but here we are. And I remember wanting this bag. So this is a tote bag, and it says born to read. So it has a handle, and it's pretty wide. I haven't had a bag like this that I was carrying around with me, but I want to replace my current work bag with this bag. So we have a zipper on the inside, and the reason why I wanted this bag, one of the reasons why, is because it has a zipper, and my current work bag does not have a zipper. And sometimes I drop my bag and I just feel better if there's a zipper. Don't have to worry about everything going everywhere. But anyway, so we have a snap enclosure pocket in the front. And then both sides also has a snap enclosure pocket. So, and there's nothing on the back. Back looks like this. So I'm looking forward to seeing if this works for me. I really like bags. I have way too many bags. Okay, so then we have a teacup and saucer set. So we have these. I don't know what the other option was because I'm pretty sure I told myself that I need to stop getting little teacups because I don't really have room for it anymore. But I will find room. So it looks like this. Kind of like paintbrushes or something. And we have a teacup. But whatever the other item was, I clearly didn't want it. Also, it's kind of hard for me to turn down a teacup, even if I don't need any more. So we have this. It says creativity. And it's cute. And I know I have space for this, but really need to stop getting teacups. So this looks like one of the mystery items. A ceramic candle holder. Okay, so it looks like this. LitJoy on the bottom. Slow burn. I guess that's a reference to slow burn romance books. I don't really have any pillar candles like this anymore, but I'll stick this somewhere. Or I'll get rid of it, I don't know. So this, let me get this out. Okay, so these are like little fairy tale book keychains, and I got one in my last LitJoy box. Don't ask me what book was in there though. So this is Rapunzel, and it's actually kind of readable. The font is small, but it's like really crisp and clear. And it's the entire Rapunzel story by the Brothers Grimm. So That's exciting. It ends when, and they lived for a long time afterwards, happy and contented. So I will put this with my other one. I don't know how sturdy these are, but I pretty much just got these for decoration. So I like little pointless stuff like this. Okay, so next we have this. This must be the other mystery item. Oh, this is nice. I'm assuming this is a pen. The quote on here says, "The pen is mightier than the sword." So this writes well. I will add it to my pen collection. I do have room for this pen. It's squeaking. I do have room for this pen because recently, I think it was last week, I threw out like 30 pens or something because I had one in my car and it didn't work. And so then I got one to replace the one that was in my car, and that one also didn't work. And so I'm like, I have like 100 pens. What are the odds that I just pick up 2 random pens and they both don't work? So then I had to test all of my pens in the drawer. I know the pens in the kitchen and in my bedroom and in the living room work, but I tested all the pens that are in this room, and it took a few minutes because there were a lot of pens. But I got rid of all the ones that don't work. So there's actually plenty of space for this pen, but I kind of want to put this in the living room because it's fancy, or it's unique. It feels kind of fancy though. It has a weight to it. It's nice. And it comes in this pointless carrying case, but I appreciate the presentation. So don't ask, let me get these out. Okay, so true to fashion, true to form, whatever. I like cute little stuff. These are ornaments. If you like to hang up stuff, these are like little mini book ornaments. And they have like a book advent that they did last year and the year before, that like a little mini book advent. And there's actually a little bit of room in last year's book advent, so I can just put these in here. I am going to take these off. I'm not hanging this. I won't do it on camera in case you find that disturbing. But, so, oh my gosh, it looks just like the book. Has end pages in it. Wow, look at that. I doubt this is the whole book, but, I mean, it's obviously not the whole book. But still, this is very readable. Look at that. How cute is that? What do we have, a prologue? Boy, this looks like a long prologue, if that's a prologue. Great. So anyway, again, it's kind of readable, but this is super cute. So this is Blood of Hercules. And then the other book is Crash Landing. And, oh, how cute. Yeah, totally pointless, but I love stuff like this. So look how cute that is. So I'm going to put these in my mini book advent, like a little shelf thing, because for some reason last year's came with some extra space, and I don't know if it has extra space because the books are a little bit smaller, or if the book advent box is a little bit wider, because the books look close to the same size, and maybe they knew they were going to be doing a bunch of little mini book advents and they wanted to have a place to put it. I don't know, but I'm here for it. So there are 3 books in here. Let me see what it is. I don't remember putting the 3rd book in the box, but I obviously did. So let me get all the plastic off of these and let's talk about them. Okay, so these 2 books were the book choices for May. Crash Landing by Annie McQuaid and Blood of Hercules by Jasmine Moss. And then, I don't know what kind of mood I was in when I was picking stuff out. I must have been in a decent mood. So I also picked the book swap by Tessa Bickers. So let's just talk about them in order. So we have Crash Landing. This is a contemporary romance. All of these are adult books. And if memory serves me correct, this girl gets on this guy's private jet and it crash lands on a deserted island. And apparently he like broke her heart when they were younger. I don't know if they were dating, he broke her heart, or she just had a crush on him, but it sounded cute. Every once in a while, I'm in the mood for something lighthearted and cute. But, I don't know. But it doesn't have a dust jacket, so it looks like this. This is really cute. There's a ribbon bookmark. Pretty. And that's the same end papers as the mini book. That's such great attention to detail. It's not a very long book. Okay, this other one, Blood Hercules, Jasmine Moss. I don't remember what this was about. I don't know why I wanted both books. I think this is contemporary, like dark, contemporary fantasy romance. That guy looks so cool. But let's get this dust jacket off and take a look at our book. Giant snake. And it looks like this. And it looks like she has an eye missing. So she looks pretty cool. Same in papers as the little miniature book. Another ribbon bookmark. Boy, this is some very bright paper. And I will not be reading the blurb because it's in first person. I don't know why. I do not like first person blurbs. They kind of gross me out. So I'm just going to go with whatever I read, whatever I think I remember reading when I decided to read this book. And I'm going to assume that this is set in the real world because I don't think I would have picked this if it was high fantasy. So I think it's like contemporary fantasy. Okay, now book swap, another contemporary romance. If memory serves me correctly, this girl and this guy like exchanged notes in the margin of a book, and I think she accidentally gave away the book, and so now they're swapping the book back and forth and writing notes in the margins of the books to each other, or maybe it's just the one book, whatever. It sounded cute. Again, must have been in a good mood when I picked my books for whatever month this was. Okay, so this looks like this. Lots of bookish themes, little free library. That's really cute. Look at that. Little free library. The back says meet me in happily ever after. And we have some end paper. I don't know why end paper is so popular right now, but I'm not mad at it. And then another ribbon bookmark. So that's all. So I got these 3 books. And August's box, I'm just getting 1 book. I already picked my stuff out because we pick our stuff out early. And I probably won't see that box until October. And I won't remember what's in there. But anyway, so these are my books that I got. And some stuff. Oh, in the bag, which is the whole reason why I wanted this box in the first place, because they were advertising this, and I'm like, I don't need any more bags. You should see how many bags I have, but I don't know. I also already have a bag with a zipper, like a big bag, but I think it's bigger than this. So this one would be smaller and shaped slightly differently, and it has more pockets. So that's how we justify getting more bags. Okay, so that's all, and hopefully you're watching this because it means that I posted the video. But yes, that is all, and I'll see you guys later. I don't have anything to say. I am writing still, and I'm working on the same project that I was working on last time. I'm working on my mirror project. So I think it's going well. It's on the shorter side, and so whenever I have a word count that's a little bit or a lot shorter or longer than normal, sometimes I freak out, but it's fine. The books are as long or as short as they need to be, and I'm not going to make it longer than it needs to be or shorter than it needs to be. So it is what it is, and everything is fine. I will probably have a writing update at some point because I should be done with this book sooner rather than later. I mean, done, like editing done. And then we will see if I feel like doing anything with it. But yeah, that's all for now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. I really should have an outro. I really should be like, you should totally like the video and like comment on what your favorite item was, or if you heard of these books, if you are excited about anything. Bye.